making sure all this is working, and then I'll be with you. Such a big delay on the difference between YouTube and the stream time. Can't hear any engines at all at the moment. This might actually start up soon. I don't think anyone's playing in clown planes today. I was talking the other night about wanting to get this working. Where am I going to go? Okay, I'll go left and go that way round. Hey Dampy, hello mate, you've been waiting, have you?
I've been waiting.
I just said, have you been waiting? That sounds like a song, doesn't it? Alright, all that's working. Oh, excellent. Starting to get you back into it. Why is this not working? Hey Grizzy, you alright matey? You all good? Alright, yeah, there's quite a few things with it. So I'm just looking for my... I can't see my stream on YouTube. Oh, wait a bit, it's just popped. Well, I was just making sure all that works before I start, because it's a real balls act trying to change it all once I'm going. Right, okay, we're in the what I call the clown plane today. The reason why I call it the clown plane is because it's tiny. It looks like something from a cartoon many years ago. If you're old, it was called Catch That Pigeon. And it really does look like something that shouldn't belong anywhere near. Okay, so if I escape and go to adjust controls, what I want to do is just see what I've actually got set to do what. That one does nothing, but I haven't clicked in yet, because I'm not so sure that this... Oh, I didn't think so. I don't think I've got anything set up. Start power, or maybe I have. Clutch. Alright, yeah, I see. Okay. What else have I got? Have I got that? Cannon. Weapon release, bombs. Nothing here. What's that one? Starter clutch, starter power. Okay. Anything else? Let's have a look. Gear lock on. That's got to be gear lock off. There's some logical sense there. Landing gear up. That's got to be landing gear down. It depends what you're used to flying, really. The Spitfire and the P-51 both work well. Spitfire is probably the main, you know. Oh, between the Mozzie and the Anton. Right. In that case, there is no Mozzie. So therefore you might not be able to use the Mozzie. So there's no Mozzies in this, because the Mozzie wasn't out when we put this together originally. So I'm just trying to get my head around these. Handle up, handle down, that makes sense. Gear lock off, gear lock on. Okay, that means there's got to be a button.
Sorry, this delay. I meant I only have Anton in the Mozzie.
Right, okay, so yeah, the Mozzie isn't here. So that's landing gear. Okay. This is going to be really difficult. That doesn't do anything. Just checking this. Right, let me find the VoIP command. Or VoIP, should I say. That's interesting. Does it even have a radio? I don't think this little plane has a radio, does it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, right, so one of the things I wanted to do today... No, there isn't one according to... There's no VoIP. There's no what's it. Yeah, possibly. Right, okay. So, this is the i16. It looks ridiculous. There's a good chance I'm never going to get it up in the air, to be honest. But let's see. First thing we need to do, okay, is get ground power. Okay, so we get ground power by literally calling ground crew, and what we're going to do is ground electrical power on, and then we look around and we should get a little generator appear off to our left and plug in some power. And there it is, okay? So that's the first thing. Second thing we need to do is there's 3 switches just under there, so I need to bring this down, and then let's... Oh, I can't look up the same way as I used to do it that way. So we've got the battery, the generator, and the radio, okay? So after that, we've got the magnetos, and we need to turn those on all the way, so it's on 1 and 2. So we're right clicking the magnetos around to 1 and 2. So we've got the motor cowl flaps. Which one is it? Is it that one? Oil radiator, motor cowl flaps. That one goes... Which way is it supposed to go? That way? Oh, not all the way around though. Should just go down to there. Come on. That's it. And we've also got an oil radiator that we can
For a second.
clip.
My PC froze for 20 seconds, so I thought I would screen, but it came back.
Oh yeah, it happens sometimes. The joys of Windows. Okay, so we've got the oil open. We've got that fuel. Left black forward, which is this one, I believe. You got it started.
Yeah, you got to give it.
Yeah, RPM. Is it that one? Yeah. And I can't remember. That goes down, is it? Yep, that goes down. Yeah, you got to give it a quarter. This is me reading my notes. Throttle a little bit. That's there. Right. Does this work with my throttle? No, it doesn't, does it? And it needs to. So let me go into controls, because I wasn't sure whether I've even ever tried using this with a current setup, to be honest. So I need to go to axis, and what a surprise. You know that problem that I got with the Spitfire and the Phantom Doodad? I got it in this as well. So this is a problem I had before. When I try and put it on, right, it literally won't let me set it. So I can't get rid, if I reset to default, right? See? And this is telling me there's a clash somewhere. Now I'll be surprised, but let's have a look just in case. We've got a red one here, and there'll be a throttle somewhere, and I may have set something, but I don't think so. If I had a problem with my joystick in any way. So we've got throttle, and yeah, there's nothing, absolutely nothing there. So I'm going to have a problem even flying it, because this is my throttle, and as you can see there's no input to it whatsoever, because it thinks there's an error, and it thinks there's an error because usually there's a controller plugged in, and there's no controller plugged in. So
Good afternoon.
hey, hello Mesa Merc, how are you? So I can't set this throttle, which means I'm not going to be able to fly it. And I had the same problem with the other one. So let's do it the long way around and say, okay, let's escape, leave the server. And I think I might have to go as far as leaving DCS, because it's picking, oh, let me try a rescan.
Thanks.
You're all good? I've done a rescan, so that's going to sit there.
Can I get the run?
But there is something a little bit weird. Let me just unplug this controller to make sure.
I think there's a foregone.
It's not even, right, switched on this one. I'm going to unplug this controller just to make sure. And let's Spitfire. This should have finished by now. Oh no, this is going to start playing up. Look, okay. Cancel that. And let's see if we can get back in and have some success. But it's not even plugged in. So if this doesn't work, I'll come all the way out and try it. But I had it with a Spitfire the other day. It just would not let me set it up. So I'll go in the i16. I'll probably go in number 3 this time. Looks like people are already taking off. Here's the funny little plane. Let's look at the funny little controls. And look, there it is. It doesn't matter what I do with it, even if I try setting that to default, that to reset to default. Now that looks like it, oh hang on. No, it's not doing it, is it? Oh I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But it's funny. Let's go and do all axis.
I'm winding it. Expect the monkey to jump out.
Yeah. Thrust smoothly up. There's nothing set for thrust at all. Yeah, I've just come in, and I can't do anything with this axis. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no reason why it won't work. But it won't let me set it, and I can't think. I tried coming out the game and let it come back in again completely. So I do apologise for those on YouTube. You're just going to watch my desktop. But you won't notice my desktop for at least a minute. Those on Twitch are going to get a black screen. So let's see what happens first. And we'll go from there. As soon as it's finished, right, I'll start it up again and see if it still has the same problem. Don't want that, I want that one. Right, you'll start seeing an image again soon in Twitch. In YouTube, you're going to have to wait. Hello, Mark. You're going to have to wait a little bit. But if I can't use this plane, it's a bit of a shame, so I'll go to something else. So I'm just launching the game again, and we'll see. But it's really weird. It's like there's a couple of planes of Spitfire it's done it in as well. And I tried everything, couldn't get rid of it, went away for 2 days, come back, and then it just worked. I don't want to delete all the control structure I've got, although it might be an idea for this plane, to be honest. Or I could import previous controls for it, because I'm just having to learn it again from scratch, and I can't remember what the controls were, so I'm going to be pressing the wrong button, to be honest, but we'll find out. It's not a good way of doing it. It's far better to delete the controls, set the controls up as you need them. But let's see. Okay, right, so in YouTube you're going to get your picture in about a minute's time. There is a big delay, and Twitch should get the picture very shortly. Is the volume alright, Mark, over there? Right, you should have a picture now, I think. As I said, there's a delay, so if I'm a bit slow, partly it's that. That was my stomach joining in. Jump into an I-16. Go to this one. Okie dokie. Right, what do you reckon? Hit and miss, or maybe. If it's a miss, it's a bit of a bugger because I wanted to do this today. Just controls, go down to axis commands, and look at that. It's gone. So now it'll work. Right. Okay, so when I look down here, hopefully, oh, not that button, that should now move, which it does. So I'll start again. Okay. So we start off with a ground crew. We're going to call for electric power, and we literally hit the slash or hash key depending on your type of keyboard. Ground electric power on, and then we'll see a little generator appear, or for those Mr. Ben fans, as if by magic, a generator appeared. And that's the sound of me drinking this giant mug of tea. Okay, so let's look at the front. So once we've done the generator, we're going to go down to these 3 switches, which are there. And we've got the battery, the generator, and the radio. Okay, so those all go on. We've got magnetos here, so it needs to go 3 clicks to put magneto 1 and 2 on. We got motor cowl flaps and oil flaps. So here's. That's all right, mate. As long as you don't overcook the engine. These are the oil cowl flaps, and we go forward with those. Okay. So over on the left, we've got a lever, which is this one, which is the fuel. Okay. We've got to move the RPM. Oh, interesting. What? Am I too close for that? Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm sure that's the RPM there. Yeah, I think once I move it, no. Why is this controller not suddenly doing it? And I think that's because when I did a reset of something earlier, it also reset that controller as well. So, pitch, roll, rudder, where's my RPM? Can we see RPM? Tell me there's no RPM on here. I thought it was around here somewhere. Engine RPM setting, there we go. So now we should be able to control the RPM. There we go, that's better. I like to be able to control that when I'm flying. Excellent. You're going to shoot something down as well now? Okay, we need to push this forward just a smidge. okay, to give it some power. Throttle, and yeah, a little. Okay, yellow forward. Mixture, did we just put that forward? I suppose so. Okay, did I push that forward then? There's the mixture, so it's already forward. Got the primer, which is just the little knob down here. And we're going to turn it to the left. We're going to pull it, okay? There's, oh, you can move. Oh man, go back to where you were. Where was that one? Oh, you were down, okay. So we want to pull that one.
969 said, this email's flying circus.
Flying circus, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then make sure it's locked. And then what we've got to do is turn this 1 click, 2, 3 seconds, 2, 3, and then we put it back to the top. Okay. So we should have primed it. So now we've got a little starter there, and I'm going to pull it, count to 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, push it, hold it down a little bit, started, okay. And so we've got this started, and it is a real clown car, as I said. Now what we've got to remember as well, that we've got a Jenny plugged in the side. Hey, you're right, matey. So let's have a look, see where we are. We're over this side. We're going that side. She's watching a film at the moment, and she might even be asleep. I've got a bit of a drive to get to. I've got a hanger right, hanger left, hanger right, go down, cut through there, and I should be good. If I can get the thing up or in the air. Right, okay, so I've got to remember all of these things. We need to warm the engine up actually, so we need to push the throttle up. If I can actually read these things without bending my neck. And then we're supposed to wait for the oil pressure to increase to 150, I think it is, or is it the temperature? There's my airspeed, there's my oil pressure. It's never going to get to 150, is it? I've written the wrong number there. Oh yeah, RPM is 1,000 and this is a bit high. That's not, is that RPM? Which one's RPM? Where's my RPM? So, this is a little bit awkward. It is, isn't it? Which one's my RPM? Can anyone see it? Is it that one? That's the temperatures, isn't it? Is it because of where... Oh, is that it there? Is that it? No? That's not going down. Is it under there? Oh, you're joking. How am I going to get my head round there? Let's move back. Let's move forward. Let's look up. Yeah, there we go. No, that's not RPM. Can't see which one RPM is, to be honest. So that'll be fun. But hopefully the engine's warming up anyway. Right, okay, so let's get rid of them. Oh, it's already going by itself. That's not me. I drove away with a power thing there. Right. Oh. Yeah, I think it disappeared. I'm just going to have to do it. Come on. Stop. Yeah. a little bit easier to manoeuvre. When there's no one's going along. I'm sure I'm supposed to be pressing or shutting cowls and things. They're all open at the moment. Sorry about talking into your right ear, by the way, but it's the way I'm leaning over so I can see. I'm tempted to cut through. Let's have a look, see if I can cut through there onto the main runway. If I do that, that's going to put me too far down the runway, isn't it? All that. Hello, Randy. I don't know where we are, matey, but I thought I'd try the clown car. I mean, clown plane. I haven't flown this for such a long time. But it's an incredibly useful plane. I can't remember where my RPM's supposed to be. I can't remember where my throttle's supposed to be. And I've just noticed those little holes there, so it's going to obviously help us to see. Let's see where I'm going. Go down there and then hang a left and then a right. Also, I've got to shut my door. Don't want to fall out, which I know. We just pretend. I do apologise about how slow I am. I'll have to try and form one a little bit closer. It's got to be really careful, otherwise you have to go through the startup again. Once you've done it a couple of times, it's not going to be a problem, but I think it's a couple of planes they just dropped over to test out during this period of the war. The English didn't want them, but they were just appeasing whoever was in charge at the time. I think it was Putin, but I'm not really sure. Just in case, yes, that's a joke. My history's bad, but not quite that bad. Wow, that looks distorted, doesn't it? Caught any pigeons yet, Stu? It's not about speed. We need some of our guys to go and drag some of the BFs down. Yeah, you'll be able to get out of it as long as you know they're there. Oh, I'll probably crush this. You on the same team? Oh, makes a change. I do apologise about my speed of taxiing. Don't quite know how this thing handles yet, but we'll find out. What my main concern is this flicking a switch, which I don't know what switches I've got, that does something that stops it from flying, and then it's like, start it again. I may have to learn to fly it outside and then fly it in stream. I've managed to taxi to the main runway. It's a start, isn't it? Right, let's have a little look then. So we've got a sort of interesting mechanism. So basically we've got a number of switches. Yeah, that's a tensioner. This lever here depends on whether the wheels are going up or down. There's a lock on the top. So that's locked, that's open. It sounds like my car now a little bit. So what I need to do, let's go onto the controls, because I know I've got some controls set already, but I just don't know what. So if we go here, gear lock on, gear lock off, right? And that one is gear handle up. And gear handle down. Hey dog, you coming in today, matey? So which one is the one that's gonna... Is it that one? No. Is it that one? Landing gear next state? No. Is it that one? Which one of these is gonna be... It does gear up. Landing gear up. Oh, it is. Let's just see what happens, alright? Because I should really have reset the controls and done them as I needed them. Right, have I shut the doors? No. Can I shut the doors like this? No. I've got to press right control and C, and I don't have a right control and C on my keyboard. Go on then. Just go, whoever that is. It's no good waiting for me. Is that you, pup? Just take off, mate. I can't take off yet. I can't shut the doors. Hey, hello, Looney. I'm just going to have to go. There's nothing I've got to shut the doors. Let me just see if I can set a quick key, because I don't have a right control and C, unfortunately. And I don't remember all these controls, so I don't think I'll be able to fasten my doors. So if I just press C, no. So it's right control and C, so I'm looking for a close or a shut. I wonder if it's searchable with door. Left door, right door. Right door open, right door close, left control C, right shift C. Well, I can do a right shift. Let's try something. Yes, it is. Yeah. So left close door, left open. Right, okay, so if I do this, I'll close the door. And if I do that, close the door. Was it saying gear lock on and off? That's because I've already used these. That shouldn't be there. Okay, so have I used this? Let's check. So door, right? So go to here, go here and here. No, there's nothing set for that. Nothing set for that. Okay, I've got a hat I can use. So go back to door. And all this is just to shut the bloody doors. So joystick, left door close, and right door close. And now I can shut the doors. Yeah, that's because I don't have a control C. Oh great, boys. Don't tell me that's also my rudder. Tell me, it's ridiculous, isn't it? And I just think I've done something that I shouldn't have done. Let's just check. I thought, no, right door closed, left door closed. Oh, why isn't it closing? Okay. Right Do I have to hold it? No. Why's my joystick move when I do that? That's a bit worrying. Oh, I can't do anything with that. I can't close it. Doesn't make sense, does it? Right, let's try and fly and see what happens. Throttle full up. Stick back. Try and keep this down the middle of the runway. Oh, that's way too much. Okay. Step forward a little bit. Not yet there, a little bit over there. Come on, step forward. Lift the back wheel up. I used to, but I flew it when it first come out. Now I was just going to lift the gear up, but I can't. So how am I going to lift the gear up? What is it? Oh, there it goes. And we're off. Now as you look, can you see that spring moving? And that spring that's moving, those little black markers are telling me where my wheels are. Don't want to go too fast. Come on, keep going. Otherwise, if I go too fast, I'm not going to be able to shut them because it's like resistance. It does, doesn't it? It's what I call the clown plane. Come on. Oh, it's not going to shut. They're not going to go all the way because I'm going too fast. Hey, thank you for the raid, Snake Venom. How the devil are you? Could somebody give him a shout out? Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Yeah. So I'm trying to wind the wheels up, but I know if I go too fast. Yeah, I know what you mean. Are they full melee? Is that good? Let's have a look. I'm supposed to lock it. Oh, you bollockhead. It's alright, this is this I haven't flown. Thank you. Thanks, Arthur. Just to protect you all, I'm not going to fly and take that off again. I'll fly and take off in something that can actually fly. I haven't flown that for ages, so I've had to relearn. Hello, darling. I had to relearn how to start it up. Yeah, but I couldn't tell whether the wheels were up or down properly or what. Yeah, let's just jump into something that I can at least fly. And Lisa's just nipped to the loo as she walked past. I need to finish drinking my cup of tea. What the hell? Right, okay, this is the Spitfire. And again, I only learned to fly this the other day. I used to fly it years ago and haven't touched it for ages. It's not my favourite plane, but at least it'll go in the air. Are you sure the command is messing up? Because normally %. What the hell's pronouns? Somebody got pronouns set, but %. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's bringing up the variables, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, that went down at wrong hole nearly. That was me trying to do it too quick. Right, we'll jump in the Spit then for now. Okay, so Spitfire's quite easy. The other one's got a few knobs and buttons, and it's got a very strange undercarriage system. So we're going to push this throttle forward, and we're going to put on the magnetos. We're going to put on the fuel. We're going to undo the primer and do 5 pushes. Okay. We're going to push this over and lock it. Hit the wobble board. Right, and now we're going to lift up these two flaps. One's a boost, one's a starter. Put the brakes on. And I'm going to start the engine, and as soon as it starts, we're going to move the mixture. Okay, so you'll see the brown lever go. And it's as simple as that, okay? Right, so we're just warming up a little bit. If we look down on the left hand side, not much noise coming from my plane at the moment. We're going to move the rudder so that's parallel to the side. We're going to push the is it pitot? I think it is. Radiator flaps on auto, pitot heater, and then the fuel over there. We're going to look at the nose. You can see it up in the air a little bit, so we're moving that down to round about or just above the horizontal. Okay, I'm going to put the guns on before I take off, just in case. Little switch over here, but I've lost my mouse. There it is. And I'm going to just take the safety off as well to make sure. Have I got the safety off there? No. Let's just check what was my safety button. Is it that one? No, no, no. Oh. Why's my safety not coming off? I'll find out in a minute. Okay. Right, so we're going to turn around here and we're going to go down to the main thing. Now I'm applying a little bit of brake, and I mean a little bit of brake in the rudder so that we can turn. And then we're going to go forward. I haven't put the radio on yet, I need to do that. Radio check. Yeah, good copy, thank you. I'm going to, again, a little bit of pressure just to get this thing to turn. There's only one brake, so whatever way you turn, you put a little bit of pressure on and then basically push the rudder in the direction you want to turn. We've moved the prop pitch all the way forward, or the RPM should I say. I'm going to shut the canopy, and then we're going to start putting the throttle forward. Keep it down the middle, keep a little bit of brake on it. Let its nose go down, which it is. A bit more throttle, gently pull back on the stick. And we're up in the air. Bring your gear up. Keep an eye on the RPM and your throttle, but it's not called throttle here, it's called something pressure. Bring the RPM down to about 2.6. Round about there, and back off to around about 7, 8, depends what you're going to do. Pardon? Manifold pressure, thank you. It is team versus team, so let me just trim this out a little bit. Just pulling the elevator up now, pushing the rudder over a little bit so it's flying relatively level. Okay, it's good enough. Right, I need to find out why. Okay, that's that one. That's my mirrors. Why my... There we go, got it. Right, okay, so if I start to increase my height a little bit, we've got Germans versus the Allies. I've gone through various planes this week, and I wanted to do the clown plane today. But I can see that, you know, trying it once, just trying to wind the undercarriage up is a bit of a feat in itself. You've got 4 levers to be able to accomplish the task. And whilst I got the plane in the air, dealing with the undercarriage was a bit more of a problem. So I might reset the controls for the plane, and then as I come to the controls, then set them again, and that way I'll know what the planes are, what the controls are, if that makes sense. Okay, this should be flying quite smooth. It's got a slight left, so I'm just pushing it right a little bit. Give the stick a waggle, now it's flying level. That's hands off, which is what we want, okay? Any eyes, copy?
No, okay.
Yeah, copy that. P51.
Yeah,
Yeah, copy, thank you. Got some enemy bombers coming. And what they'll do is go and bomb the base. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? I think it is a song, isn't it? Right, anyone got any questions on the Spit? Really nice plane, BF 109. In fact, they're all really nice planes. They don't get enough coverage. Anybody want to come in and join us, you are more than welcome. I don't know how long we're going to be playing, because usually we do a couple of weeks, which is Christmas week on the evenings and New Year, right, for the first bit of time. So it might be a week or not, I don't know. Oh, I don't blame you, Kev, yeah. It's because you just... Okay, we've got one going past on my left over our base. Copy that.
okay, copy.
Turning inland. Still got eyes. Going up, he's going vertical, see if I follow. If I'm not careful, I'll just wreck my plane. A bit more lead. Down. Your eyes on, try and lead him out. There he is. Yeah, but he's boomed and blown it. Oh, yes. Somebody was up my ass. Ah, Frosty. Frosty was doing it. They were doing that properly. You should be able to go and get them. All of the planes are random. It was a setup. Yeah, I know, it was a setup, I realised. Even Grizzy said it boom and zoom, and I thought, hang on, I've been suckered into you. Yeah, no worries, matey. Did you crash into me? Is that what happened? Oh, that's how you're supposed to fly it. One up and one down for bait, and I just got sucked straight in, and I was thinking, this is a little bit too easy. Why is he doing this? And then I was like, Grizzy was saying boom and zoom. Yeah, no worries, Frosty. Yeah, it is what it is, Frosty. It happens. Right, okay. So that was them using their best tactic. Pardon?
Lunabox said, I meant planes you don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Frosty was piloting the German plane.
I can't... Sorry, what? Yeah. Just normal. Right, so process is really quick. As I said, start up. There's not a lot to it. So if anyone wants to jump in, you can see how easy it is. Relatively easy to fly. A little bit of a bugger compared to some for the when you're taxiing. Okay, open these little flaps, squeeze the trigger, open that flap, push the throttle forward a little bit, put my brakes on, which I forgot, do my little switches. Change my rolling forward by any chance? I think I might be. No, I'm alright. Oh, just stalled it. Nice. Why did I stall it? Probably didn't have any throttle. Got no RPM. Okay, let's try that again. Open. If I can get it from here. Open. Fuel. Fuel is off. That's what I missed. So when I'm pumping the fuel and everything, it made no notice. There was a little bit in there, and that's it. No passwords. Oh no, there's no server password on it at the moment at all. So if anybody wants to join in, you're more than welcome, to be honest. That's the idea. That's why there's no password on it. When mine's on, my password's on, and then at least I know who's coming on. So most people are okay. We just have to keep an eye on the rules, because it's very easy for people to come in and then just start vulturing. See the flames? Oh, if I just knackered my engine, could have done. Let's pull that back a bit, push that forward a bit. Should be alright. Nose needs to go down. Come on. See the nose of the elevation going down. Make sure the gun's on or off safety. Put the guns on. Shut the canopy. Let's get back up in the air and not get suckered in. Radio, there's no radio for Stu. Radio check. Okay, same process as before. The beauty of these is they're so quick to get back up in the air, to be honest. That makes it easy flying. Spitfire's not my preferred. My preferred is a BF-109, but you know, you got to sort of even the sides up a little bit. I don't think I've shot anything down for a few days now. Okay, let's turn around there. I want it to be too heavy on the brake. Pardon? Just a minute. Why the BF-109 is the preferred plane? Basically, I need to move over, otherwise I'm going to end up hitting. Oh yeah, all sorts. The reason why it's my favourite plane is the style and the technique that you use to fly it. This is a turning plane. The BF-109 is a boom and zoom. So the way you would use that is go around in a pair, and one of you sucks in the enemy into following you, and they can out-accelerate this, no problem at all. And the one above, that could be sitting up as high as 3,000 metres, is looking down. The other one sucks somebody in, and it just drops from above, comes down, shoots, and it's got enough energy and power to just pull back on the stick and get back up to its height. And it's simple. But if you get it down in a turning fight, there's a little plane, that little clown plane is where that comes in, because that is so small, its turning circle is ridiculous. And what that one does is will pick up any of the German planes that have come down to get into a turning fight with a spit, and it'll just fly around, and when it unleashes its machine guns, there's a shit ton of machine gun fire coming out, and they were just used to shred the planes basically. So BF-109s are very good straight line, very good speed. You can make them turn, but they're not as good turny as this. So you can just out-turn them, and they always fire, and it always goes behind you. But when they're behind you, you know, they're a nightmare. Oh, 5x5. Who was that? Someone was being shot at by our 5-5. Someone's... Why? What are they shooting at that's over here? Because they shoot, or they try and shoot, unless there's someone else there. am I getting shot at, or is it our ground crew shooting at a plane that's by me? Because we've got buffers, and if there's an enemy plane, yeah, exactly, that's the point. The way that spread was, there's a plane. Okay, I spotted two. Can't identify at this point. One high, one low. Where's that one gone? Shit, that's the most looking at the other one there. Yeah, at ours. Flat cannons at the other one. So we can suck them in. Hey dog. So he's being shot at, yeah, which means he's going to be an enemy plane. And I'm going to end up with another one up my arse, because that's what they're doing. And let's have a look, see if there's a dove from above. Use this opportunity to get down a little bit, but I've got black and white stripes. Let's see where he's going, can't see him. There's another plane over there. Who's in, dog? You and Tim? What I'll try and do, unfortunately, is we've got Stu, who's in, yeah, copy that. He's going too flat and too level again, so they're going to be doing the old suck it and see again. Is this working? Wrong one. So I'm going to break off from him, fly up the coast. If I can lose him a little bit in the trees. Looking for Stu. He's still in the clown plane, Stu. Was it closed by any chance? Oh, right. I was going to say I was going to try and drag somebody around to you once I knew where you were. I got it up last time, but then failed on the landing gear. I went to check and I was too close to the water because it took so long. Yeah, that's what I was on about. Hey guys, we've got 3 planes unidentified. I'll make it 4 around our base. Ah, right, if there's A20s there, yeah, try and take some out. So they basically fighter bombers, they come and bomb our base. And they usually make a big mess of it. Up, up, up. I'm too close sometimes to that, makes it really difficult. So let's see what these are. No point in trying to follow. These are probably bombers, can't tell. Right, that's it. German planes. I'll probably have one up my ass in a minute. Looking for him. There at the moment. really need to fly in pairs, to be honest. But yeah, if the Bofors are firing, then you've got some sort of enemy plane, but whether it's the bombers, usually you can tell because you'll have potholes down the runway, craters even. Let me know if the game's up a bit loud and it's too loud. I can turn it down a little bit. Okay, we've got something there. Lost him, that was quick. Yeah. Let's see if we can get some height. Keep an eye on the mirror. Nothing there at the moment. I'm sure I can see two. I'm only catching one of them and I've lost them now. We could do with more people flying, to be honest, so if you fancy giving this a go, you're more than welcome to jump in. You can even download these planes for free by using the trial versions. If you log into the DCS website, you can download any of them, and it will last for 2 weeks and then it'll expire. Then you can download a different one and a different one and get to grips with some of the things and then make a decision if you want to actually purchase something. And a lot of these things are half price at the moment, so they're around about 25 quid or so. Or if you want a Huey, it's only 25 quid, which is not very expensive at all really for the work that goes in and the flight model, etc. That's their base there. Those are what we're using for SOMs. Comms, right, I was going to say, in-game. So literally you just look for the VoIP command. You switch on your radio and define what your what sound card you're using, etc. And then you go into controls, look for a command for VoIP, and then select that to your comms radio. So this is where their base is. This is where their base always has been. Now, if someone just took off there, I wouldn't be able to close. It was good, but they overcomplicated it, and if you start looking at the setup of it, it's like, what the hell? You just need something simple. Plug it in, switch it on, it works, that's it. And that's what's happening with this. But if you start looking at some of the setup, it's just ridiculous. Way overcomplicated. SRS has been extremely good, but recently it's just not been connecting. I don't know why. Whether it's server setup or it's just having issues, but it's not been playing ball. So we've just been using TS, which is not ideal. So what I'm doing is going past their base to avoid the flak. Am I that far up actually? Or am I shorter than I think? I can't tell if this is this old base or is it... I can't tell where I am now. No, this is just past their base. Should be a couple of chimneys down there. I have something behind me, just checking. See a couple of bogies down the way, look. See the black smoke, and there's a couple of planes down below. Don't know who they are. Just trying to find a way through. It's going to... oh, that's flat. I'm guessing some of these might be friendlies. You can do that in this, to be honest. You can create custom channels and possibly. It was a long time ago and it was just something that shot, but they were restricted because the range that they'd got was phenomenal. So they could fire at a base from that far away. Got to remember, I am not a plane or weapons nerd in any stretch of the imagination. The 88mm means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing there at the moment. You know, I'd need someone to tell me what to use, make it work, but I have no idea about weapons, guns, not much about planes, flying them, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Can't tell if that's friendly or not. Somebody starts shooting at it. Are you up and about, Stu? Yeah, it's too quick, isn't it, I think? Well, I can't tell. That was someone coming into land? I don't think so, or whether they were just disappearing around the back because of the flak. Oh right, yeah, I can imagine. It gives you some time, doesn't it? Is that because you all work hard and long hours during the week? Or they just give you a bit more time Friday, is that what it was? What you're working on at the moment, just engine-wise without detail? Hello, Platty. There we go, we've got something out there, he's probably looking around. How's Platty today? Where did he go? It's a wave or a boat I'm looking at. There was somebody down here, wasn't there then? Lost it. Go on there. Ah, suds, man. I remember when I was an apprentice and you recognise it from miles away. Suds, Anyone at any particular location? I'm just over friendly base at the moment.
I'm just taking off.
Yeah. Oh right, okay, that sounds interesting. You're having to make bits for it type thing. I can hear an engine. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? How they don't have it. You know, you'd think they'd have everything like they advertise, but no. Eyes on 1 or 2 planes over enemy base. Can't tell who they are yet. Could be bombers. Did he touch? Don't look like it. It looked like I may have shot him underneath, but I thought he might have digged the prop. But I've just made I've lost my camera. I did, I'm sure he was touched. There we go. Yeah, start with the heartbeats. Oh, is this plane damaged? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Shit. No point carrying on, there's no point. Did I shoot you as well then when you come over? Really? I wasn't sure. Yeah. Oh, I did. I definitely pulled the trigger. I wasn't sure which way you were going, and I saw you, but as you come over, I pulled up hard and shot at you. I may have missed, but something happened, because then, obviously, because of that jerk, my pilot was going a bit weird, and I think something was damaged. I'm surprised we didn't actually hit, but it was pretty close. Or we might have hit. Right. Yeah, they're stock sounds, by the way. As I said, there's been quite a bit done with these planes, to be honest. Over time, the damage models, the way the smoke works. Oh, you bought Normandy too? Oh, excellent. It doesn't cost that much either, does it? I haven't even done that bit there. They have done it now. You coming in to have a fly? Right. Let's put my little switches on while I get a good angle. I might have to turn my volume up. Yeah. It could well have done. You can just come in and take your time and set them. I assume you've flown these planes before anyway, I'm guessing, haven't you? If not, don't worry, we'll just give a shout out and tell people not to necessarily attack you and stay around the base. Just have a weird colour. So why is this gun not going up? That's strange. Oh well. Like I can't put. I wonder if it's on because I'm on wheels now. Can't be, can it? Not allowing me set that. Let's see how we get on anyway. A radio, that helps. 3-3 radio check.
5x5.
Copy, thank you.
Radio check.
4x5.
Thank you.
Been very English today, aren't we? Yeah, I don't know.
Loving the personalised codes on the side of your plane, dog.
he's got. Straighten up. Post. Try and work out why. Yeah, see, I'm pressing this button and it's the right button, but it's not actually allowing me to pop my safety up, which is a little bit odd. That's because it's not the safety. What happened? Wasn't sure who that was. Enemy by the looks of it. No, it's not. I haven't really noticed, no, not at all. I haven't noticed. Got one eyes right, tally. 2 o'clock my position. Don't know whether the one, I think the one behind me was friendly, otherwise he would have shot by now. I don't know whether it's this dot spotting that they put in, but it seems that all the spotting's a lot easier, unless it's just this monitor, I don't know. But my spotting visibility is so much better than before, but that's probably because the monitor's so big. Yes. Can't tell if that's friendly or not. You up and about, Stu? You up and about? I don't know whether I changed it. I think I left it as it was, so I have no idea. I'll have to have a look when I come into land. But stuff I could see. But then, as I said, when I started using this monitor, it's so much easier. Speed dials down there, so I'm doing just over 250. So it's just down there to the left. So the one that I've just passed looked like it might be enemy, because I don't think it's been shot at. Shot at in a minute. friendly or not? Trying to come in. That was enemy. That's fine, we can shoot them when they're landing as long as the wheels aren't on the floor. Is that friendly or is it just taking off? Let's look for stripes. What stripes there? Okay. Oh, it's German, isn't it? Just got his thing. It's someone else. Whoever it was behind me just coming for that. I'm sure that looks friendly. Aircraft at the what end of the enemy base? Is that friendly? I wasn't talking to you.
This is more similar over Bayou right now, south of the enemy base.
Yeah, copy that. I think there's someone on the base going high. Yeah, okay. I can't tell if that's black and white stripes or not. I'm probably going to... Am I shooting at a friendly? That's the main thing. Someone else's. It's too late. Can't do anything. Lost the wing. It's really not easy at all, to be fair. I won't be able to see. You see, this is the thing. Was I shooting at him? Let's see who shot me. I don't think it was him. Red player Frosty killed me, so Frosty was there as well. I think Frosty might be dead, but I can't tell from here because when I'm in a plane, I can only see my own. I can only see my own side. It's Pup. Who else we got in? Stew. Redbeard's got in good. It's just gone and got the map, I think. Oh, he's in the P51. It's right, oh, you can hear the volume, I can't. Gotta watch that, see that pothole there? And that pothole there. You go down those potholes and your undercarriage will collapse. Redbeard, copy on comms. Got to watch his wing. Right, let's get back in the plane then. Yeah, sometimes spotting is really quite difficult, and there's quite a few blue on blue kills, and you know, it just happens. Nobody's too worried about it. It's not intentional, but you can't always make out what's going on in terms of the markings. Even though we got great big stripes on, that one that was in front of me, I couldn't tell whether those were stripes coming down or not. Do you know what I mean? It was quite interesting. There's Stu in his little clone plane.
Let me just.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless you've already got them set up, you have to do it outside of the plane, so don't worry. Just wait till you crash or something. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But it's really, yeah, you have to go and set what your output is. You have to switch it on as well. And then it's just a case of finding a VoIP key for each plane you're flying. And then all the allies all use radio station A. My plane's over there. It does. It just, as I said, yeah, catching that pigeon. Oh, you can. Excellent. That's good. So you just want to try and set set a control onto the VoIP control, and you should be good. Let's do that. Now, when you take off, which is what I was doing, you end up having to roll. There's a wheel there, just by the side of the pilot, and you end up having to roll your wheels up. However, the faster you go, the harder it is, and they go up like really slow. And if you go too fast, you can't get them up at all. Let's get a little bit. But that's what I was going to fly earlier, but unfortunately, had a bit of a mishap with the wheels. But as I said, it's got 4 bloody levers and things, and then a rotary just to be able to bring the wheels up. It's not a case of doing it up and down. Stu, could you just ping your weapon for me, please? Just a quick burst. That was one. Just hold the lot just for 2 ticks. We'll see in a minute. I was just showing people, so I was wanting to all your guns, just give them a blast. There's about 5, I think. When you fire, there's a hell of a stream comes out of there, and they're quite quick, and they literally rip planes apart. And it's excellent for that, believe me. Right, okay. Yeah, I did think you might. It's not going. Come on. What's going on? It's better. I was going to say, am I in a pothole already?
It's not so bad. You know, now, I was at and he just got back, pushed it forward, gets in the air.
Yeah, it does go up quick. It's just that bloody brake thing, and the trouble is I've got control set up for it. But I don't necessarily know which way round they are or what. And I got it going up, but then I went to check just before I went to roll over and have a look, but I was too close to the floor and gobbed it. Ah, right, yeah, I gotcha. forgot to put my what was it? Yeah, I've got all the knobs. I'm aware of them. It was just I couldn't work out exactly what the buttons were, so I was having to push a button to see what it did. But I know you've got the tensioner as well, plus your brake, plus your gear knob, plus the up and down one. It's just over the top complicated, isn't it? I mean, the startup procedure is straightforward. Yeah. Especially when you're trying to wind them up and you're going faster and it gets harder and gets slower. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Why do you check? Okay, I spot 1 feet wet towards the enemy base. Oh, good grief, no idea, mate. The thing is, saying it and it coming out to two different things. I spy 4 planes, 3 flying high, together. Any friendlies? Quite a few planes up there, which is good. I wonder if this is a copy. Sorry? No idea. Thanks, darling. Yeah, go on then, please.
I'll be going to bed about 10.
How long is that?
About 45 minutes.
Can you make sure I get a cup of tea then before you go? Bollocks, lost it. That was over the top. Turned over too hard, was going down too fast, lost control. Let's have a look. I'm not flying too good today at all, am I? To be fair. If we select roll, release slot, go to briefing and fly, we should be able to see all the planes now. So, look, see we've got 3 of these up here. Oh, there's a few people in, okay. Oh, is this? I think it might be. Can you see what I mean about these? Tiny little planes, right? And look what it's doing. If it's who I think it is. So there was a BF flying around, right? And he's literally just wrecked it. See what I mean? And it's, I think this is who I think it is. Yeah, SF Ulrich. He's been on here before. and you just watch him fly. And I'll be like having a fly around. It turns on a 6 splits, and if you know your way around it, right, he's setting up, he's leading all the time. Extend his range, pinging. Oh, see how he's just turned and led him even more. Just winging there. We go into here. And from his point of view. And because he's really low and he's lost all that big speed advantage, you've got this little plane who can just out-turn him. There's a flare just popped over there. Yeah, it is the guy who flies these things. So I'll just start turning in before him, look, see? And we can pull lead on him, no problem at all. Another plane up behind him. You may have seen. Styx is probably radioed for help. Yeah, I thought he had. Look, you've got people coming in. They're all after him now. Frost is after him, look. He's not going fast. There's a way there. So, Stixie would have been calling for Frosty. Now he's coming round, and he's coming round to have a go at Frosty. There we go. Yeah. I think he knows how to handle this, doesn't it? And that's all he does, just has a bit of fun, flies around, doesn't panic. He's that small, he can just disappear down on the rocks. May have run out of ammo. But they're still going for him. He's got a spit there. Is the spit going to take a shot? No. It's a dog. So he's spotted him. You'll see him turn in a minute, which he's doing. He definitely knows he's there. He may be distracted now by him. What he does. I don't know where Frosty's gone unless he's low. Frost is definitely coming round for him. This guy's just having a wander back down the coast, maybe filling up. Stu's over here going for this guy. This is Stu flying in a little I-16. I'm not sure if he's after that guy, he may not have seen him. No, he hasn't, but he's seen him. So I'm just watching because I know this guy has just come on. I don't know when he come on, thanks darling. He's the guy that comes on every now and then from years ago and this rapes you all with these little planes. Do you know what? Well, that's the bad choice of words, but you know what I mean. He comes in with his little guns. Ah, right. Sorry, darling. Thank you for my cup of tea. Who was that after him? Oh, that's Frosty. Frosty's been looking for him. It's coming to land. Should be releasing the brake on his wheels. I think it's coming to land. Got dog door up here by himself. He's quite high. How many thousand feet do you think that one is? Probably for 4. 7,000 blimey, didn't like that far. I think everyone's moved on away from there now. Apart from these two coming in. Not sure who Rookie is. How many? He coming in for him? Yeah, looks like he might be. Not sure whether he's seen it or not. So the beauty of this is you can see what goes on, and then you can take a track file and then just replay the track file, so then you can actually get various shots that you want basically. So he's coming after him. If you turn around, you might even know he's coming. Let's have a look. All the different bots. Let's go back. Yeah. They're going for him. Frosty's back up. Sticks is up. Stu's going round with his plane. He's turning. Looks like he might be turning for him, but he might be turning as well. Frosty's coming in. There's only a little bit of pickup of mine. Speakers there. He's going to crush that. Oh. No, he's alright. It's not the sound you want to be hearing, is it? As soon as you get down the ridge, you just pull back on the stick and it's right back up again where it was. Brilliant planes to fly. These two are coming in for dog, possibly, unless they're all just going to collide. Not sure if you've seen it. You've seen that one down there, which is Frosty in the top turn. Maybe that's a little bit there. Shots off. Switch over to Frosty now. So he's chasing him. Has he jumped out? Oh, nice. Is he coming up the back? Can't tell if he's the right height to do that or not. frosty. Doesn't look like it. I've split up. It's got a couple of, no, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's coming into everybody. He's getting into a bit of a skirmish there. Don't know whether he will. Oh, nice. Hit him. I think part of him fell off there. Yeah, he's down. Little shockwave, and he's going to power up to get out of that position. Which he has done. He's coming in for a linger again. He'll go around picking up these people. Sticks is coming around for Stu. Stu's really low. Sticks will come in for the turn that way, I think. If he's not careful, he's going to fly right ahead of Stu. Stu's off to the right somewhere. Ah, I didn't mean to press that button. Sticks is going to be spoiled for choice, but you might find someone shoots him now. No one noticed it. You noticed that guy now, turn round. Got people coming for him. He's not seen him. He's not seen him. At 2 different heights. Got Frosty there. Stu's going to have a go at him. Doesn't take much, does it? Flight control surfaces are buggered. He's got to come in and land, because that, if it's done to his ailerons, his tail is shot, and it was a quick blast by, you know, one of those little planes. That was it, done. Sticks is coming in possibly for Stu. If Stu sees him, he'll just turn out, which the plane behind him can't match. Someone's after Rookie. Oh, I see. Ulrich. He's got a little plane after him again. And you gotta just touch it and he's buggered. That was close. Is he going to get over, or is he going to hit the deck? I think he's going to hit the deck. Yeah, just lost it a little bit. Pups there, he's got somebody else coming after him. Pups it is. Who's that pickle? Ah, right, yeah. I can't type. I'm on spectators. Did you? Is it all a mess? Did you copy that, dog? You can tell Pickles, he's got to set them to fixed time. Yeah. Just lots of little shots. Look, this is what I said about those little planes, clown planes, but they are really good. Yeah, looks like he's got a plane up his ass. That seems like he might be buggered. Oh no, ooh, I thought he was gonna just plop on the floor then. Yeah, he's napped. Gonna make the runway. Yep. Don't think he'll be doing a very good job going down it though. Looks like he's got one wheel, which is his tail wheel, and a whole load of holes. No, it should be alright. It's not a bad landing. There's that. You go back over there, you can see Oryx moving in for this guy. Doesn't get much ammo, but it just keeps pinging away, flying really close. This guy's peppered, his plane's gone, he's down. I bet his tally is really high. If we have a little look, Ulrich, ping 64, score 80. Score's not working properly, but that's 4 planes. We've got a few on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it's 5 against 8. So I'll switch sides, change coalition. Go red, and I'll probably get shot by the little guy in the funny little plane. So this is a BF 109. When I get my drink, it's a really nice planes, but you want to get up, get high, and play boom and zoom. Right, okay. Startup is easy. Let's move the sight out of the way. There's 2 columns of switches, and you literally do the top one on the left, the second one on the left, which is a pitot, bottom one, which is it, not the pump, what is it, ignition, battery, radio, fuel, oxygen. Make sure you're on radio 2 there, open your radiators. Move over to the left, put your nose down to 1.5. Put the tiny little switch here, which is your governor, which basically manages your RPM. Put the magnetos up. Fuel boost all the way forward, MW50. Machine guns on. Roll these up. Okay. And undo the...
Finally, we have some good combat. 8-3.
Yeah, copy that. Roger, check.
Hello, Mel.
Swapping sides to even the numbers up. It's currently 5-8. Copy. Okay, so...
Yeah, we got indeed the feeling that our asses are being headed towards.
Yeah, no worries. Just go back to boom and zoom and speed, and the little ones won't be able to do it. If you get caught on turning, you're buggered. So what we're going to do is run the inertial starter. Turn the comms down just a little bit. That one there, I think. Open the starter. Yeah, that was the right one to do. But I think there's too much oh, there it is. press and hold or pull the button. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. There we go. Give it a little bit of revs, a little bit of throttle. Shut the door. No, there was some good fighting going on, and that Ulrich guy, he's the one who's been on before.
169 said, "Now this is what I remember." So it's about 3 versus 1 atmosphere.
Just crossing the runway now. Yeah, I can see you. Back to 8.6,
What you need to do is work in pairs to get rid of the little guy, but because he's so turny, it's going to be difficult.
guys, remember stay on the right side of the runway when takeoff. That's most clear.
Right.
Able to airbase confirmed from bottom to tip.
Right. And now we turn round. I can turn round quite quickly because I haven't got my brake on.
You're heading off 106 crossing. That little Arctic thing's pissing me off.
He's good. He's very good. Don't you remember him from before? See? So your little I-16, right, is just hammering all the BF 109s, which is what I was saying at the beginning. You get somebody who knows what they're doing. He's coming in for emergency landing. I'm just going back up here a little bit to get a bit of a better run. I'm going to lock my tail wheel in a minute when this is going straight, which is locked now. Doing it, does it? I'm probably going to lose this plane just on potholes. I'll try and bring it up a little bit. I want to try and build up a bit of speed. It's not going great. I think my gear went up. But I need to get up in the air quick and high enough and far enough away from that guy. Otherwise I'm just going to be more food. Make sure my safety's on. Pump my middle one. Okay, 3-3's up. And I was running at about 4,000 or 5,000 feet. I'm going to try and get. Yeah, copy that. Put my nose down just a little bit. Yeah, because it was 5 versus 8, so I've just jumped over. So this is the BF 109. Just trying to get some height. Who's climbing? Who is it? Who? Is that a spit going down the coast? Yep. It's German. He's American. He's American. Still on him. And that guy do. Come on. Hit the button. Come on. Sorry, Redbeard. Cheers, matey. Stayed with you. I thought I was gonna lose you, but yeah. Okay, I've got plane up my ass, going low, whole base, speeding up, extended. Careful. And you can't do that with spaceships, do you know what I mean? That's the point. Well, helicopters, should I say, should stop trying to make them do it. Yeah, copy that, turning. Stay low, stay over water if you can. Yeah, copy that, going east. Oh, I know. Fun is fine. It's just that it's this cinematic thing. Okay, you still got a plane on your ass. Keep turning right. Keep turning right. Put a tiny bit of flap on, not much if you're using analog. Okay, he's braking, turning left. He's pulled away from you, I think. You keep. Lost visibility, may be back on you, may be back on me. So the difference is I'm not thinking about this, I'm just flying it, do you know what I mean? When I fly the speed, I just don't have the hours in them. But this, I have the hours in it, so I'm not thinking about what I'm doing, I'm just listening, flying and feeling, if that makes sense. Then I have to watch that little guy, if he's still in. Put my flaps back up a little bit. Also, if you all stay over the base where everybody comes over, you're going to get the little guy, the small cloud. Over there. Where are you? Yeah, copy that, comrade. Which direction? Can you go feet wet? Helps me to see. The dog door's gone. Is that a copy? That's... Okay, you okay? You good now? You clear? can just see bullets flying or someone crashing down there. And just before cones there was a splash. Feet went down by old base, height 1000. Presenting a big fat target to him at the moment. Got some speed. No. This is old base there, and Cones. Allies base is the one further back. So I'm heading back towards our base. Just having a look at the moment. And I want to climb, otherwise I'm going to get that clown car, Ulrich, the one who's very good in the little one. I'm sort of just climbing. Probably have someone on me soon. Surprised I haven't already. Is you still up, Frosty, or are you down? Yeah, copy. High, 5,000. Do you want me to go and bait the hook? Yeah, copy that. Turn around to get a little bit more height. I'm going to build a bit of speed up first, that just level out. Push the throttle up a bit, get back up to about 400 and then start slowly pulling it up while drinking a cup of tea. I'm an idiot, I've also forgot to put my radiators into automatic mode, which means my radiators are sticking down, so they're a lot of drag as well, which could be one of the reasons why I managed to stay behind Redbeard, because I was a lot slower than I should have been. Sorry guys, I'm drinking a cup of tea. Just climbing a bit. Allied base, we'll see that in a minute. No, we don't go down and shoot people when they're just taking off either, because they need to build up speed like we do. It's a little bit unfair. Really? I'm round about 2, I'm not far off it. There's their base. Friendly or what? Can't tell. I got shots coming out. Is that shots from... yeah, I got shots coming up to me. I think it might be low force. Yeah. Anti-air. I'm not sure what the height is set to be honest. I'm not sure what its range is. If you ask thingamajig grizzly, grizzly bear, he may know. He usually has these things tucked in his head and it'll just rattle it off. Yeah, I was right, I am feet wet, sorry, around about 1.5 coming past Old Base now. Yeah, eyes on, seeing you go down fast. Couldn't see you blue. Were you going to the east or the west? Yeah, copy, okay, I'm above you. Can't see anything at the moment. With these things, is if you go fast all the time and you've got your throttle open full, you just knock your engine. So you really have to start pulling back on the engine and on the throttle. Sure that's not frosty, copy. I'm up at 2000, inland, just going past Cones. There's somebody coming down at Stixie. Stixie, you coming to Cones in a minute, left hand side, your feet wet low. Yeah, copy. Okay, we've got someone coming down feet wet Cones, probably 500 feet, so if that. You just go past Old Base on the beach. Where did he go then? Isn't he took my eyes off? A little flack coming in a minute. Going around the rugged rock. There he is. Nope. Those stripes. Yeah. Who's low past their base? Is that you, Stixie? Yes, cock. Time is it? I'll have a normal one. I'll do a 3, 2, 1 when I come up. Not too long, Mum. Have I got to get to bed? I mean, yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's shooty, flying.
Oh, what's your mission to shoot things down?
No, it's PvP.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, now try.
Hey. Honey. I'm going to smack his bum if he doesn't lose his time.
Again.
Again, I know.
But Mum, I'm 64.
I'll be 64, but you're still my baby.
You nearly said that with bloody yummy accent.
I did, I know. No, Kev, don't even go there with women should be in the kitchen, they should be doing dishes and this, that and the other. Just shut it.
Oh, she's gone cockney again. Blimey, you're all fat.
Ah, happy birthday for last month.
You're older than Lois.
Well, I'm 55 next month.
Let's see if I can get some height back.
Let's go.
Right. Is everyone buggered off generally, or are they all at our base? Should be Babby R. She's not used. We got enemy over our base at the moment. There's a big blind spot, isn't there? Just have to watch out for that whole thing. Mystic violet. Keep seeing those ships down there, thinking it's planes. What got you the flak? I mean the Bofors. You killed it yourself? Have you got the... It is a bit at times, or accent flits. Have you got the Steam version or the DCS version, Sparkles? Whereabouts, mate? Right, and have you just got the free version and you've bought no modules, is that correct? Okay. So you haven't bought anything, okay. Click exclamation mark DCS. Right, can someone type exclamation mark DCS? Go and download it from DCS, okay? Once it's downloaded, it'll copy some of the stuff from the Steam files, and then you'll have a DCS version. There's no such thing as beta and that. I'll change this link at some point. But if you download it from there, you can download and try nearly every single module. Yeah, every single module and map for free. So you can download everything we're flying, you can download all the helicopters, and they'll be free for 2 weeks for you to try. Once you've done that, after 6 months, because that's how long it'll take you, you can do it all again. So you'll get a year of flying for nothing. And then wait for a sale. There's a sale on now where a lot of things are half price. Thanks, darling. So some of the things we're flying now are half price. Helicopters, like the Huey's, half price. Oh, pardon, Liz? All right, darling.
There's a Part of the 32 and stored
Alright, do you want me to wake you up to make it? Alright, did you copy that, Sparkles? So you can download and use some of the modules for free to see what you think. The only other thing is, have you got a joystick? And if not, yeah, alright, have you got a joystick? If not, just get the cheapest one you can find, right? Because it'll make such a big difference to how you find the game. You can't play it with a controller, really. Keyboard is out the question. And you need some sort of analog control, so you need... That's fine, a sucky joystick is good enough for you to try things for free. As long as you've got a twist grip and a forward, back, left, right, and maybe one hat and a couple of buttons, then that's good enough, because the way DCS is done, it allows you to use modifiers for keys, which means your one hat or one button can do 9 different things, and that'll be more than enough. Do you know what I mean? But I stream on a Saturday normally. I'll be streaming tomorrow, and you know, come along and watch that, and then if you got any questions, just ask and I'll try and help you out. I take it by the CZ you're from Czech. Is it Czech Republic? Is that right? So you're only about an hour or two ahead, and I'll start at 10 o'clock tomorrow GMT, which will be about your 12. And if you're around, come and have a look. And it just depends. Spatey said that if he hasn't got his original mission, but he said he could probably knock one up, and if he knocks one up, it might be Warbirds tomorrow, and it'll be a PvE mission. But if he hasn't had chance, which is fine, we'll just play the normal mission that we're on, which will be helicopters, planes, whatever, really. What's my fuel like? Okay, coming in there. 3301 coming into land. Need refuel, but I might land and wind up shortly. What, you off fire sticks? Yeah. Yes, fair enough, matey. I understand that. What do you call warbirds? World War II stuff. 2 sticks are not, mate. World War II planes. We got anyone over our base, or is that enemy? Anyone over base? Two planes. I see 2 planes. Any friendlies over base? I think I might be sucked into the little guy. Where did he go? Have you played much DCS anyway? I mean, it depends what issues you're having. Obviously, you know, your expensive bit is graphics card. How much memory do you have? Memory helps. Having a fast disk helps, especially with the loading times. But a fast disk doesn't do much for once you're playing. So it really depends, you know, there's a multitude of things you can do or change. Can you hear this? Okay, I'm not sure what Sparkle says. I'm running on quite a pokey machine.
At the moment, I have around 50 frames.
Yeah. I mean, I lock mine down to 16. It usually shows about 59. It can do a lot more, but there's no point if I'm not streaming more than that. Lost visibility of the runway at the moment. It's down here somewhere on my left. There it is. Right, 10:16. Yeah, I think you'll probably need it. I used to play on a 1080 Ti before this in 4K. So it really just depends. Unfortunately, by spending money on computers, you can spend an absolute fortune if you're not careful. Yeah, definitely need more RAM than 8 gig. 16 would be a minimum. For some of the maps, 32 gig is where you need to be. Yeah, can you hear this? You can get some reasonable ones from Cyber... Is it Cyber Power? Pre-built.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the base. Yeah, he's in Czech Republic. No, you don't. Yeah. Three, 0 and coming into land, feet wet in. So many holes. Oops, didn't want to do that. I'm going to end up with wrecked wheels. A little bit heavy, but it'll do the job. I dodge the holes. Have a brake. Just a bit of a lean on the wheels. Yeah, I thought so. Right, I don't think there's many people in now anyway. Let me have a little look. Release slot. There's still a couple out. Stu's out. Mort's still out. Rookie's out. Anything ain't doing a lot. I'll watch the volume now a little bit. Oh, we said this before. Let me go and have a look. Probably see now how high you can get. Oh yeah, it's rookie. He's at 30,000. Doing a bit of a contrail. That's quite high, isn't it? It's going to have a bit of a view. There's the German base, and if you look down the coast, that one over there, that's the Allies base, and they're 10 mile apart. So from this height, when you have a look, you know, they just don't look anymore, but it's 10 mile, would you believe? But I'm not sure whether he's done his plane in there, or whether he's just got contrails. But he's going for us, isn't he? I thought they might have been fighting at first, but not a chance. These two are going to fight. If we get down to a rookie, got a plane coming in on him, I think. Oh no. Yeah, Ulrich's flying in that thing was quite amazing, wasn't it? It was just going around taking everyone out. Ah, Redbeard's back in. Stu's in his clown car. It's flying the P-51. Right, I'm going to drink my cup of tea and then I'm going to have to go. I'll be up at 5:45 in the morning. I'll be back on streaming at 10 o'clock in the morning. So for those who are on YouTube, if there's anybody left there, thank you very much for watching. I haven't advertised anything yet, so I've only just started these channels and I've just been, I'll say idly streaming to them while I live stream at the moment, but it looks absolutely stunning on there, it really does. On Twitch it's half of that resolution, but yeah, to see it on YouTube is the same as I see it, and it does look really good. I'll just wait for this guy to go off and then I'll wind up the YouTube channel. Yeah, there he goes there. I'll keep the nose down, otherwise it won't build up the airspeed, and there he goes.